Fallout New Vegas. Right, then I shot the comedian in the face. Or comedic ending. Got it. I remember now.
How about I aim my gun at you for a while, see how you like it?
Some people will react to it.
Goodbye.
Some people. I seem to remember a video where someone aimed a gun at a child. And I was like, ooh, what's that? So I was like, cool.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
I mean, it's pretty great. Oh, so they just pump in one of the radios. Interesting. Alright, that's why it's not in the music. Man, this is streamer mode, alright. Streamer mode where nothing interesting's happening except ambient noise. That woman's very enthusiastic about that lady's fake tits. Very enthusiastic. I mean, Jesus. Whole revenge thing is important, but he knows. All right, Boone. Knows. Lots. And I'm not talking about the games. I'm gonna go this way.
Well, howdy, partner. Good to see you again. Boss is waiting for you upstairs, so get a move on. I see you brought some friends. Sorry, partner, but they're gonna have to stay outside. Boss is pretty clear on this. I can't let you in unless you buy your lonesome. Well, howdy, partner.
Yeah.
Well, howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner.
Come back soon now.
I've got your back.
Broke your little thing. Ha 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 ha. They're gonna be left behind. No, they're not. I got around your little thing. They're coming with me. We did it.
Where to, partner? Penthouse floor.
Dang it, you stopped them at the elevator. I was excited for a second. Is Mr. House one of the best actors on Star Trek? I didn't know.
Well, hello, Sugar. Mr. House is waiting for you in his office.
Who are you?
I'm Jane, one of Mr. House's girls. We keep him entertained. We don't get many guests lately. Perhaps we can entertain you as well. Why, I'm a Robco PDQ-88B Mark I Securitron, you silly goose.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
the finest in personal civil
I-
robotic
I am
security on the
pleased.
market.
Alright then.
Well, hello, sugar.
I invited you here so we could talk, not so you can nose around.
Too bad. You get what you pay for. You haven't paid me yet. You get this. You get me nosing around. Throwing stuff around.
I invited you here so we could talk, not so you can nose around.
Too bad. I'm nosing. Why do I do things like this?
Come now, don't keep me waiting.
Probably part of the injury to my head. I don't remember throwing people's... Why did the plate sound like that?
I invited you here so we could talk,
Yes,
not
yes,
so
I-
you can nose around.
So you're a robot?
This meeting has been a long time coming, hasn't it? You've come a long ways, literally, and, I suspect, figuratively as well. I have to ask, now that you've reached your destination, what do you make of what you see?
The hell are you?
A crude question, crudely asked. I'll be happy to satisfy your rambunctious curiosity at a more appropriate moment. But now, I'll repeat my question. What do you make of what you've seen?
I guess I've never seen anything like this.
Of course you haven't. Vegas always was one of a kind. What you see down on the Strip is just a fraction of the city's former glory, and yet, more than an echo. I preserved its spirit. Or perhaps you were referring to the Lucky 38? The years haven't been kind to her, but still she manages to impress.
So... Get down to business?
The business is this. One of my employees has stolen an item of extraordinary value from me, and I want it recovered. Simple enough. My only concern is the recovery of the platinum chip. What happens to Benny, I leave to your discretion. When you bring the chip to me, I will pay you 4 times the delivery bonus stipulated in your contract.
Alright.
Well enough. Return to me when you have the platinum chip in your possession. Any final matters for us to discuss?
I have questions.
What did you wish to know?
How do I get to Benny?
It won't be easy. Benny is always surrounded by at least 4 bodyguards, except when he's in his private suite on the 13th floor of the Tops.
I want to take a diplomatic approach.
If you were to approach Benny in public, you might be able to leverage his fear of exposure to make him agree to meet with you in private.
Too bad I'm not playing the female character. You get a line from... I always find the lines that he gives towards a female character funny. I don't know why. And if you know the point in which I'm talking about.
It's more complicated than that. The chairmen share what you might call a tribal affinity. Look for a man named Swank, Benny's second-in-command. He's always been a reliable, if unimaginative, employee. Do your best to convince him that you're working under my auspices. If you have evidence of Benny's crimes, show it to him.
Okay, you tell him.
By contract, Securitrons are to enter the casinos only when invited by the three families, or if other extraordinary circumstances arise. The moment I send one into the tops, Benny will know I'm on to him.
What is this? What is it about?
Benny has led the chairman ever since I recruited his tribe 7 years ago. Until his recent misbehavior, I'd planned to make him my protege. Maybe if I'd begun grooming him sooner,
don't say
none of
grooming.
this would have happened.
Please don't say grooming. But what you used to be dad for protege?
To achieve my aims, I require a capable human agent to perform certain tasks. I knew Benny was ambitious, even ruthless, but I believed he would do the job so long as he was incentivized appropriately. Obviously, I miscalculated his drive for supremacy, but in any case, you've come along. A more than suitable replacement.
I wouldn't be going through every single dialogue option if I didn't want to honor Renee too. I love that actor. He was my favorite. From Star Trek was my favorite. I loved Odo.
Why didn't Victor intervene sooner, you mean? Goodsprings is a bit too far away for me to reliably control a Securitron agent by remote. I can send and receive packets of data at best. Victor's combat algorithms determined the proper course of action. Benny and his thugs were more than a match for a lone Securitron. When he alerted me, I instructed him to approach the site after Benny and the others had departed.
Why did he betray you, though?
I have to think that he found out about the platinum chip and mistakenly convinced himself that he could use it to his own ends. One of the problems of a tribal workforce, I'm afraid. No intuitive understanding of how complex technologies can be. What else did you want to know?
It's the platinum chip.
It's a very special item. There's nothing else like it in the entire world. It was lost a long time and difficult to find. That's all you need to know about it for this stage of our enterprise. Fulfill your contract, deliver the chip, and good things will come your way.
Less I know, less I care. You know what I mean?
You have a contract to fulfill, a delivery to make. If you can't hold to a contract simply for the ethic of holding to a contract, you're worthless to me. You realize you were just one of many couriers. The rest of them, dummies, so to speak. Add to that many thousands of caps worth of mercenary protection to screen your avenue of approach. Had I used an armed caravan to transport the chip, I might as well have been announcing to the world, "This is important. Attack this." I didn't want to attract the attention of groups like the Great Khans or the Brotherhood of Steel. Alas, the real threat was closer to home.
I don't really.
That's simply not true. I am the only person to hold any rights pertaining to the chip. I designed it, and I paid for it. To develop that chip, I spent a sum of US dollars. Not the bottle caps that pass as currency these days, but a sum beyond counting. For decades, I paid salvagers to comb the ruins for it. And when it was finally discovered, tens of thousands of caps spent to have it brought here. We know how that turned out. Complete your contract, and it will be the last time I pay for the chip. Save your questions for then.
Are you a robot?
I am Robert Edwin House, President, CEO, and sole proprietor of the New Vegas Strip.
Are you an AI?
I oversaw the city's renovations starting from 2274
Are you
onward.
a shriveled
The
raisin
three
in the
families
lab?
are my employees. Before the Great War of 2077, I was the founder, president, and CEO of Robco Industries, a vast computer and robotics corporation. We can discuss this in greater detail at another time. Suffice it to say that when my Securitrons detected NCR scouts at Hoover Dam, I took action. I recruited a tribal force to supplement my Securitrons and renovated the strip just in time to welcome the NCR as it marched into the region. Instead of war, a treaty was negotiated, and the money started to pour in.
Are you a computer?
Don't let the video screens and computer terminals fool you. I'm flesh and blood, not silicon.
Just be like a brain in a jar.
No. While brains demonstrated some use as organic processors in the robots produced by General Atomics International, they never retained personality once removed from the human body.
I know some Fallout 4 ones that will disagree with you.
Let's just say it was very costly. But I was willing to make the sacrifices longevity entailed, financial and otherwise.
Love how that's lore, and then Fallout 4 is like, hey, guess what? These brains can retain individuality. There's an entire vault full of horrible brains that are people.
It's understandable that you'd be curious about this topic, but we'll hold off until the platinum chip has been recovered. What else did you want to know?
Was it?
Well enough. What is the purpose of this delay?
I don't know.
Please focus on the task at hand, for both our sakes.
Goodbye. Congratulations, partner. The boss has instructed me to comp you to the High Roller Suite. You can bring your friends too. Be like a little clubhouse for the gang you put together. Just bear in mind, you're the only one gets to see the boss. Any friends you got, they can wait in the suite. Enjoy the digs, partner. They're plenty fancy.
Well, I want to see the cocktail lounge. There's some alcohol. Well, I installed quick hacking, but I forgot to install quick lockpicking. My first bout of C4. Next word. On it. Crit chance on that one, thank you. Ah. Have you ever gotten in a situation where you stuck like this? Or there you go. wanted this. Italy.
Where to, partner? Casino floor.
I've got your back.
Can't fix my Desperado hat with that. But fix my Dapper hat with. You guys can keep that bond.
Fine by me.
Pen cabinet. Cabinets then. Hey, you literally have a promise snake on. That aren't. You done it.
Boy,
I wish I installed that. Not that I. Okay, yes.
time for everybody to be in awe and wonder of me being building that hasn't been opened in 10, 20 years.
Fine by me.
Almost car. Get a junk launcher, put cartons of cigarettes in it, launch it at a guy's head, and say cigarettes will kill you. Yeah, I got. Had a lot. Yeah, for everybody to be in awe of me.
Hey, you there. I have a message for you. It's from Ambassador Crocker. Very important. Here you go.
Wow, that's crazy.
Don't mind me, I was just passing by.
That one must be important around here.
Check
Almost
that
out
out, he
of
just left the
caps.
Lucky 38.
Brother?
Damn.
That
and he
you?
looks good.
Food! I just had an accident! Food! That's what I'd imagine an international incident
Hey,
would be
you
like.
there. I have a...
Wow, that's crazy.
Hey.
Hi, I didn't just beat up the strip.
I thought nobody has ever been inside that place. That one must be important around here.
Figure it out.
Check that out, he just left the Lucky 38.
That's probably why you should have trigger
Damn.
discipline.
And he looks good to me, too.
Hi. Awkward me.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What?
Oh!
My wife and I know the secret to a happy marriage. 2 times a week, we go to a nice restaurant. She goes Mondays, I go Fridays. I had dinner at the Ultra Lux the other night. I told them my steak tastes funny. They said it was a clown. I ate a person. My cousin and his wife are a fastidious couple. She's fast, and he's hideous. Ha-cha-cha. My hotel room is so small. When I put the key in the lock, I broke the window.
Borderlands 3. Boop. Boop. Really weird without the music playing.
Hey, fellow, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino. I'm gonna have to ask you to hand over any weapons you might be carrying. Security, baby. Can't make the bread if the bakers are full of lead. You dig it? Don't worry, you're safe as houses in here. Courtesy of Mr. House. Smooth and easy, just the way I like it. Don't worry, they'll be as safe as kittens till you're ready to leave. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. If you happen to stumble across any weapons during your stay here, well, just don't wear them openly. You dig? Now that we got that little business out of the way, what can I do to make your Tops experience the tops? Have a good time, baby.
I am just not slick at all.
Hello?
100. Not doing this without... Doing this out without talking to him.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Hydration. Tim's also having seen today.
This place is the bee's knees.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
You need to work on your marksmanship.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
Never mind.
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Why don't you, help me find what the suite is?
You tracked me across the desert, Sugar Plum. Finding the presidential? Easy pickings.
Well, play nice, it'll cost you.
This operation has cost me plenty. I ain't about to get shaken down by some Johnny-come-lately. There's a first-class offer on the table. The rest is up to you.
I figure I might as well get dialogue options I normally wouldn't get. Because he did the work, and I haven't ever put in the effort to find out about it.
Why would I do that, baby? I want to talk to you as much as you want to talk to me. And you dig this is just first base, right? You and me have a future together, and it's big league and open all night. Here's the key to the Prez. I'll see you there in 2 shakes. Ta-ta.
I don't remember if there was ever a way to actually side with... No, there was never a way to side with Benny. It would have been funny to side with Benny.
No sudden moves around the boss.
So we
Got
can
it?
talk there, hey? No need to keep tugging at my sleeve.
Wait, is that a cowboy playing a guitar in front of a
Our guys put the
broken
monorail
down
back to work.
tower castle thing? And you have some abstract paintings.
this little meet and greet of ours, chalk me up as a no-show. It would be 41 flavors of stupid to let you get a drop on me. And you've caused plenty enough trouble as is. You've forced my hand. Hell, I gotta skip town because of you. A real pain in the caboose.
Eating bastard.
Baby, getting outplayed and getting cheated ain't the same thing. I get it. You're sore. A Crumb's life is painful, full of disappointments.
All I am is a courier trying to fulfill my contract.
All this is just work ethic run wild? That's your line? I don't know. Can you get it through your thick skull to leave me and the chip alone? If bullets can't get through, what hope is there?
My skull isn't thick to forgiveness.
Color me unconvinced. The safe bet is to cash you out.
Let's see these answers to questions first.
A lifelong learner is you, eh? Then make your questions count, because your lifelong is running life short.
Again, didn't get any dialogue options before like this. Why not now?
Engel? I'm head on, baby. Flat out. All stops pulled, full steam ahead. Side bets are for losers. I'm playing to win.
What is the platinum chip?
It's the house edge, baby. The key to stacking the odds in his favor. Or was, until I swiped it. There's more to it, but we don't have the time. By which I mean, you don't.
You're a dead man. Probably not.
That temper of yours. Kind of why this conversation's taking place over an intercom. Do me a favor and stay dead this time, eh? Good night, all. It's been a gas.
Over here! Wait, your guys had all those powerful guns. And the guns you come in with are a bunch of pea shooters. You had SMGs. I mean, you had Tommy guns. Well, yes, SMGs. You had SMGs. Why'd you come in with what amounted to pitchforks and torches? You dumb? Maybe Bennett was actually a good guy. He sent a bunch of idiots my way because he knew he couldn't die. What a good fellow. I think I mistook him for being a bad person. Bro, he just sent a bunch of losers at me. Left me all his water and alcohol? Stand-up guy, that Benny. But it's been a long time since I let Benny outsmart me. I don't have a gun. You didn't see that. I'll come back when I make some chips.
Hey, there's the high roller.
When I get some Egypt money and all.
Enjoying your stay? This is just swell. Benny vamooses and I'm left holding the bag. What do you need, kid?
Where's Benny?
I saw him heading for his suite just a few minutes ago. Looked like a fox that just got caught in the hen house. Maybe you'll catch him there. Ain't been on the strip long, have you, pal? Name's Swank. This is my joint.
So Benny ran his place.
Yeah, well, that's the way it used to be. Now that Benny's gone, it's just me in charge.
Yeah, sure.
You
why
might have a
not?
jaw at Tommy Torini up in the Aces. He's always looking for talent scouts.
All right. Gonna help me. I'm back.
Well.
It's so weird without music.
Did you know the strip's all stirred
But
up
yeah,
lately?
it was just ain't that a kick in the head repeated over and over again, but the tree shouldn't have scared me, but it did. I don't know why I'm breaking it. I have a bad habit. Got sticky fingeritis. This.
I hope Swank's smarter than Benny.
Now I kind of wish I picked the character. Just, I don't know. Like she could just get the ship while he's sleeping. Man, I miss the new face I put on him on my previous save file. If only I remembered to put it back on him.
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
Who are you?
Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
What kind of name is that?
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
You know what the platinum chip's for?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
Have you seen Benny?
Sure! He came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. I think he went down his secret escape elevator out in the hall.
Save first. Look at that particularly haunting image of his head rolling back into his face rolling back into his head. Always using a little extra money. More critical hits. Or I've got a shotgun. I've got a shotgun.
Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else?
Hold on, did I actually choose the right perk? Am I dumb? Okay, good. I saw the image change. And then I rolled over another one. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh! Hi!
So, did he do this to you? By himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
What's he planning on doing with the chip?
Oh! He wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses. Most prominently, his Securitrons. And then I just do what Betty tells me. Easy peasy!
That actually be done?
Sure! If the chip can be used to reset administrator privileges, it'll be super easy.
So I could essentially take over New Vegas, right?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
What are the details of this plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
So should I try to support an independent Vegas?
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
What should I get to know then?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the Strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the Strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Something about a bunker at the fort?
Right! It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else, maybe a giant robot or something.
Because he made it. I'll go check it out.
Neat. Let me know what you find out. Don't stay away too long.
And they just throw a lot of side quests and main quests at you. You think about, even think about taking them. Why is Boone? I never understand you. Yep. You don't even melee.
Ring a ding, baby.
Hey! Come on!
Dang it. Always save before you do something, damn it.
Oh! Hi! I knew he was carrying a platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk? How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
Well, I'm the courier Benny shot.
I know that's not true, because you still have a head.
I'm serious about that.
That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now.
Benny seems to run off with the platinum.
No kidding, he was running fast. He better pace himself. He has to run all the way to Fortification Hill. There's an underground facility there that might have the special hardware required to use the data on the platinum chip. It's too bad Caesar's Legion built its camp right above it. Talk about inconvenient. The platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
Let's take the chip then.
I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not.
steal some colas more inconspicuous.
How's it hanging?
There you go. Conspicuous, like. I mean, inconspicuous. I want to get some of the music from Fallout 4's, Fallout 76. Sorry. Fallout 76 is...
How's it hanging?
Like the... one place with the robots and hell. At least have some sort of music.
Hey there, pal. Welcome to...
The eyes of the mighty Caesar are upon you. He admires your accomplishments and bestows upon you the exceptional gift of his mark. Your crimes against the Legion, including the death of the fearless Vulpes and Kulta, are hereby
plenty
forgiven.
scared when I killed him.
Caesar will not extend this mercy again. My lord requires your presence at his camp at Fortification Hill. His mark will guarantee your safe conduct through our lands. Incidentally, it will interest you to know that the man you seek has fled the Strip, and is likely making haste for Caesar's camp as we speak.
How did you find me here?
I am one of Caesar's Frumentari, an infiltrator, a spy.
A Yuri.
You were not difficult to track.
I know about Benny.
Little escapes the notice of Caesar. He has eyes everywhere.
I see me.
Go to him, and you will understand. Seek Caesar by way of Cottonwood Cove, south of Nelson. The cursor Lucullus will be waiting.
I can just feel you. Dude. I can feel you're being like, I want to shoot him in the head. But, you know, don't.
Fine by me.
Alright, so for now, I need you.
That guy Benny was a piece of work.
Are you an outlaw now?
No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break when it happened.
We should part ways for now, baby.
If that's what you think.
We're gonna be heading into Caesar's territory, and I don't want you fucking up my subterfuge, right? Don't worry. When I'm ready to take them all down, I'll bring you back. Probably not.
I'll make my way there.
Whatever. Go on to Lucky 38. Enjoy. We'll have some beers or something. I don't know. Some beers, hire a hooker. I don't know, whatever you wanted. Sky's the limit. Let me know which route you use so I can have the things cleaned. Why would you be angry? You finished a great campaign. Prove the justice of our culture. Maturations. Fun begin.
I am upset. So the last campaign and the one before that, they've all been like 10 hours long, right?
This is like 5?
4.5 hours? And it ends on a fucking cliffhanger. Est. And they also assumed that you played all the battle passes from the other games because there's characters just show up that shouldn't be alive, but they're like, oh, they came back during the battle pass, remember?
Giggling sound.
Yep. Graves, Alex. Yeah, you watched all those intro cutscenes, right? Angie.
I think I got the...
Yeah, like how I'm usually insanely loud.
Caesar awaits.
Yeah, I know, during one of the battle pass cutscenes. He didn't, like, come back in the story.
Where to, partner?
Now I have to wait 8 days.
I just finished Across the Spider-Verse. Now I have to wait 2 years.
People don't die in Yakuza, though.
They just lose their name and become Spider-Man agents. Hey, Mr. House, I kind of lost your platinum chip.
Events have transpired in a less than optimal fashion. Benny has fled the strip and the platinum chip has not been recovered.
Hit me up for an ambush. Do I really want to tell him about the plan?
I suspected he'd found a way to access my encrypted databases, but, well, this explains it. That would be how he learned of the platinum chip in the first place, not to mention where to intercept you on your way in. Highly resourceful, Benny. He would have made a fine agent had he stayed loyal. It's fortunate you came along to replace him, and ironic.
Oh, he doesn't really care. Set me up for an ambush.
And whose idea was it to offer yourself up as a sacrificial lamb? Really? What did you expect? Are you going to keep giving him opportunities to kill you? It's becoming a hobby of his.
He thinks he's gone.
His destination is hardly a mystery. It's a near certainty that he's making his way for Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill. It's one of just 2 places on Earth that have the hardware necessary to read the platinum chip. The Lucky 38 is the other, of course. I won't lie to you. It'll be dangerous. The next step will require you to infiltrate Caesar's camp at Fortification Hill.
This has already invited me.
I'm not surprised. The Legion has spies on the Strip.
So, what's there for me?
I'm not offering you an incentive as crude as money, though there'll be plenty of that. What I'm offering you is a ground floor opportunity in the most important enterprise on Earth. What I'm offering is a future. For you, and for what remains of the human race. I want you to open a hatch in the basement of the derelict weather station atop Fortification Hill. You'll recognize it on sight. The hatch bears the logo of the Lucky 38, same as the platinum chip.
Hi, hatch.
Something very important. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise, so don't bother asking. You can't, but the chip can. The hatch will recognize the platinum chip and open sesame. I expect that if Benny doesn't have the chip, Caesar will make sure you get it. More on that later. Be off.
Where to, partner?
Actually.
Well, hello, sugar.
What about the snow globe collection of his?
Not many people know this, but Mr. House is one of the world's biggest collectors of antique snow globes. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you can bring them to me, and I'll add them to his collection. In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you have a look around the Lucky 38, you might even find it. You do? Why, that's just wonderful.
Right. That's the chips.
Where to, partner? Casino floor.
Hold on. Let's go.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops? Oh, well, we heard, we meaning the followers of the apocalypse, that you had been in there. The Lucky 38, I mean. And we were wondering if you could help us. If it's not too much trouble, of course. Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology. How he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you.
Where did I come in?
Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses.
That still does bring my...
Excuse me, but...
I'm suffering from a lack of caps. What can you do for me?
Ah, I see. I suppose I can give you some medical supplies for your efforts. I assure you they will be worth plenty of caps.
Alright then.
Great! I'll have the medical supplies for you by the time you come back. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
You didn't hear that conversation. And they were standing right there. You didn't hear it? I'm gonna move this way and do the thing that I should have done to save time this way, no?
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet?
Took seconds.
Good to hear. But it looks like the bug was deactivated a few minutes after it went online. It looks like House has some kind of countermeasure in place to prevent eavesdropping on his network. We'll get through eventually, just not today. Here are those medical supplies I promised. Hopefully you won't need to use them. Take care.
Again, I'm gonna wait until I get more NCR dollars.
Oh! Hi again!
Alright.
See you around!
Evening.
Garbo.
Welcome to the NCR Embassy.
Give me, Ambassador.
Ambassador Crocker can be found in his office through the door to my right and at the end of the hall.
I'm glad you could make it. I have something I wanted to discuss with you. It's a very important matter, and I have a strong feeling you're the perfect person for the job. I'm sure you've noticed that things are a little tense around here with all the issues between the NCR, the Legion, and Mr. House. It doesn't take a genius to see that something big is going to happen soon. To be honest with you, the NCR is in a tight spot. But if we fail now, it's the people here that are going to suffer the most. I'm not willing to let that happen, and I don't think you're the kind of person that would either.
You have my attention. Money in it.
To the northeast is a settlement. The locals here call them boomers. They are sitting on a munition stockpile that would be invaluable to us. I would like you to get in contact with them, and then do whatever it takes to convince them to help us. Unfortunately, the boomers keep to themselves and are, let's say, hostile to all outsiders. That's why I need someone like you.
You're not even doing
Someone
work on
with
the
your
thing. You're just
background and
pretending.
reputation would have a better chance of reaching them than
You're
anyone I
typing
have
on the
available.
lip.
In exchange for your help, you would receive complete amnesty for any past crimes against the NCR, as well as additional benefits and perks. Do you think you would be able to do this for me?
I'll talk to them.
Much appreciated. Once you've talked to them, come back and let me know if they will help us.
Yes, sure, they will help us.
Help you?
Help us. Oh yeah, it does say thing card. Eddie, stop! Eddie! Go back with all my stuff! Hi, Eddie.
Welcome, sir or madam.
Eddie, my boy, wait, come on. I'm running off to you. Get over here. Right. Better off management. God, it inverted. It inverted. Oh no, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Get out of here. Yesterday I was watching a guy with like a 3-hour video, kept having advertisements every 5 minutes, and I got annoyed. Well, he was like, why are my controls not inverted? This is weird. And he inverts his controls, and I'm like, how can he do that? How can he call that weird? When he's doing that weird thing.
Welcome, sir, or...
Still not enough of that medicine. Even up.
Come back.
One away from the strength. Alright, move on. That gun, 9. Yes. First we go home. Or go get work your van. Out there. Thinking of including a mod which makes the land more lively.
This is where I stopped playing, was when I got to this area.
I like it better. Better. No. Player view. Also, the game is now on very hard.
Get down, get up. Get up to get down. The medical clinic where I'm going to spend the medicines. Coming right for us.
Hey.
Someone entered the Lucky 38. That's never happened before.
Welcome to the New Vegas Medical Clinic. I'm
Hi,
a fully
Laura.
qualified physician and can fix whatever is wrong with you for a reasonable fee. If you've got the caps, I've also got several implants available to enhance your physical attributes. I have several basic implants available that can enhance your physical abilities, make you faster, smarter, stronger, that sort of thing. I've also got two much more expensive implants. One's a subdermal implant that will make you more resistant to damage. The other implant induces a mild regenerative effect. Your wounds will practically heal before your eyes.
Fine implant.
One other thing I forgot to mention. Your body may be able to handle only a limited number of implants. The healthier you are, the more implants I'll be able to give you.
Better strength.
I can implant the hypertrophy accelerator for 4,000 caps.
Yeah.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Okay. So I can handle 4 implants.
You're back. Do you need... All right.
So give me the subdermal.
That would be the Nemean subdermal armor. It's a bit pricey, 8,000 caps, but the implant causes your skin cells to be bolstered with iron. It won't make you bulletproof, but it will make you a little harder to injure.
Here you go.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
I took 2 days getting surgeries.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
Now, I'm not gonna get the luck implant because I can get the luck bobblehead? Did they still do those in this one? I forget. Oh no, they only did him. Okay, I actually get bobblehead. Fuck then.
If I implant the probability calculator in your frontal lobe, you'll be able to calculate odds a little better. It's not quite the same as making you luckier, but you'll be able to nudge things your way more often. I can do the implant for 4,000 caps.
guess I will be back then. Be luckier. Since that was so low, I'm gonna assume it was somebody subscribing or following. Either one of those, thank you. Roy, thank you. So I need 5,000 for it?
It's not quite...
4,000, alright. Now I have close to 3,000. Okay, fine. I'll be back.
Morning.
At least I'm stronger. And more resistant to bullets, somehow. I don't know how bolstering me with iron does anything. Hey,
Hey
Yuri
there.
Lothal.
Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs. I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed to be pretty prosperous. The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way, so it'll be up to me to get things started.
Right now, I'm trying to find Benny at the fort.
I'll see you around.
Because he escaped.
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man.
I guess I could just go to the strip and earn the money I need.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
Use the directional keys because when you use the mouse, it moves the chat on the other screen. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna end up. How is my... There you go.
See ya.
Might as well get a little bit of work.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company New Vegas branch. What may I do for you? I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner. Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Get a semi. Off I go. God damn it. Cottonwood. A long way. This is always a good game. I haven't played it in at least 10 years, technically.
It's not 10 years. Stop saying it's 10 years.
It's technically 10 years. I didn't play it all the way through whenever you said I did.
Played it before 76 was coming out.
Not all the way through. It's been 10 years since my full playthrough. There, that's better, right? There you go.
Morning.
Morning, Isaac. Hello. It's kind of up in the air at this point. I've done all the endings back in the... You know where I'm going this time. Wow, this perception really boosted... Because these guys are so far out. Good job, kid. That was 1 in a million. If you want to ask morally which group that I went with, never Kaiser's Legion. But I did do Kaiser's Legion once. Didn't feel good about it. Some finesse. I should get a mod that makes iron sights a little bit lower down. Just a tiny bit, maybe.
Yeah, part of the like modern day guns thing is it like realigns your iron sights.
That is not aligned properly. I could always do the Fallout 3 thing. It's not as immersive, though. Also, all my ammunition for my ting gun is gone. I gave it to Boone and sent him on his way. I guess part of the experience is having bad iron sights. Not being tempted by map mark. I say as I had map marker, I am tempted by. Who's playing the didgeridoo? I was not hitting any shot. Did I pass the body? Am I just blind? Alright, I guess I'm blind. Color blind. No, I'm getting distracted. Finally was heading in the right direction. Oh, but what's that, I say? I know this place now. Sorry, little cow. I got any cow food for you. That food wasn't, well, not for cows, it's meat. At least I don't think cows eat meat. Okay, it's a Death Claw, we're going this way!
north way. It's the way we're not supposed to go, maybe.
I mean, I don't know. Let's just, you know, not go there. Not go towards the giant death machine that will only get mad if I shoot. Well, that gun was actually hitting its mark. Eddie, please don't head towards it. Not where you want to be going right now, Eddie. Eddie! Oh, you're going in anyway. Alright. Slid down his body. I got plenty of golden gecko hides. Eddie, you're fine. That looks like a good nether drop into the nether universe. But yeah, don't think I have what it takes to go into an irradiated vault right now. Can't seem to snipe them from here. Well, it's like I'm getting little bits of them. I don't know whether it's better to have a long clip or long chamber, whatever you want to call it. I should do on my mythical quest to find Matthew Perry's finest, not his finest role, I don't know, like a lot of his roles, but his finest video game role. But you guys don't have great security, do you? Nobody can just wander into your camp. I remember my old computer could not handle the grass, so I had to turn it off. I've never actually seen this lush grass before. I just realized I was playing the game wrong. Let's see at the break. But yeah, someone was like talking about how Fallout New Vegas felt very empty. You could sort of feel. I'm running across these tracks and not much is happening.
Old game. Where's my emergent gameplay?
My random events? Where's my new crimes?
My Call of Duty campaign video will take 10 hours to process. Pain.
Interesting, this place does not have craters around it. Robots, huh? When are they gonna turn evil? Need these pulse slugs. This is where I'd get my first legit lever action shotgun, without having to pay for it or steal it.
Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building.
Sure is not evil right now. They're just rude. Seven times 7. 12 times 4. My math brain hurts. I assume the other one is 4. I don't know. No, 7 times 7. Without a calculator, my brain is dumb. Oh. It. Times 4, 56. 7 times 7. 49, the other one is better. Alright, fantastic. Brain did not work, but calculator did. My brain's forgotten simple math. Not kidding anymore. Maybe I have a learning disability, I don't know. I'll break my bones. Back in my day, we didn't diagnose that sort of stuff, so I don't know.
You have a rare disability known as change.
Math never changes. Like war.
Math has changed. ID tagged numbers carry ID tagged decimal points.
God, I want an MGS4 remake.
It's just going to be the same thing as the Master Collection, where it's just like, hey, you can play it on anything now, but it's exactly the same.
60 frames. It'll be 60 frames.
Only on PC.
Which I have. Fantastic. Alright.
I'm waiting for people to make mods for the Master Collection before I buy it.
Well, I wanted to see the Robco facility or Repcon facility. Can't.
can you... There's an entire bag of candy that I'm not allowed to touch. I just want to have a Snickers. Just one. One.
Snickers.
But I'm not allowed to touch it. Because he bought it. It's his. He needs to save it for the non-existent children who will come for Halloween like they didn't come this year. I don't know if anyone even... Oh, one person there.
Did you know the strips... It's all stirred up lately? You a merc? Because you don't look like a prospector.
Something like that. Are you NCR?
Hell yes, sir. Well, not officially. Not anymore. They mustered me out a year ago. Administrative discharge.
Your rank?
Staff Sergeant, 3rd Platoon, Bravo Company. I was at the dam when the Legion hit us 3 years back. That was a shitstorm, and don't let anybody tell you different. The brass tried to play it down, but most of them were back at McCarran. I didn't. My CO ordered me to flog a couple deserters, and I told him to eat shit. So they kicked me out for insubordination. Those kids didn't desert. They just got liquored up on the strip and missed roll call. I don't know what else the brass expects. Half these kids don't get more than 2 weeks of training before they ship them out here.
They didn't have sound weapons.
Going home didn't feel right. Not with those savages camped on the other side of the river sharpening their knives. And I still get to see my old platoon when they pass through here. Make sure the new CO is treating them right, and sneak them extra ammo. Anyway, I was always complaining about the standard issue gear. The new kids don't even get body armor. Can you believe that? Now we're supplying grunts, mercs, and anybody else on our side. We don't make much, but at least we're saving lives. Vegas is bleeding us dry. We're tossing caps at 100 different problems, while Caesar bides his time and lets us wear ourselves out. This war is gonna bankrupt the NCR unless we finish off the Legion fast and dirty. We shouldn't be perched up at the dam. We ought to be crossing the Colorado and sticking a boot up Caesar's ass. Sure, no problem.
They have a hunting right somewhere. Light armor thing that this stuff is good for money now, but later stuff. I will be doing the DLC because I really want to do it. One of the main reasons why I started playing again. Next to
Hello?
A certain event. Rip Legend.
Still making a nuisance?
But I remember how poorly this game ran on those DLC. I want to show those DLCs to the boss now.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Bye.
Man, I love my guns.
Hello.
What's your graphics card again?
6650 XT.
Oof.
Still making a nuisance of...
The Avatar game requires a 700 XT. For 60 FPS.
Pleasure doing
1080.
Man, I love...
But that says also with high, so if you lowered it, probably... So cringe that you have to have a 4090 to get ultra 4K.
If you want them ultras, you want them 4Ks, you gotta go big. Oh. Me, I'm fine with the good old 1080. I'll need nothing more than that.
Yeah, you have to buy it on the Ubisoft launcher. It's not on Steam.
Vault 11, one of my favorite vaults.
The Ultimate Edition is $130. Or you can subscribe to Ubisoft Plus for 1 month, and then you just play the whole game, and then you unsubscribe for $15. Might be the move, actually.
Oh, hi, little guy. Bugs. I hate Nate too. Nate's awful. I like Nate. Nate gives us good Fallout content. He's great, I would say. Content is when you're gaming off random preference or media, and that's my joke. My haha funny. Remember the thing? From the thing?
Are we really gonna do this? It's open. We could just leave.
I couldn't. Not after that.
We don't deserve to leave. A shining example. That's what it called us. But we were. We did what we were supposed to. Not by a long shot.
Did you know those two were different
Anybody
people?
would have done what we did.
You ask me? That's exactly the problem. Now let's get on with this.
I'll go first. Wait. People should know what happened. Is anyone out there at all? I hope they never have to find out. Ready, Harry? Yeah. No, wait!
One of them didn't agree with it. I need to stop staring at health bars and stare at what I'm aiming at. I am Lord Death. What was Lord Death? Damage bonus against everything, because you like killing everything. True. How do you know me? Broke my squiddly spooch. Son of a bitch. For that, I'm gonna eat one of your friends or family or whichever that was. Relatives? I don't know. Yeah, I just need a faster firing gun, honestly. Yeah, until I need space, I'll keep the missiles. It's fine. It's been a very long time, almost 10 years since I played this. all the way through. Say it again, all the way through since I play this. Not wanting to mention the thing that happened because I feel like I'm banking on his name for like popularity or something, not the intention. It is to legit honor the actor. I was gonna eventually get to it. That's the right thing to do. Feeling bad, like, hey, people may be like, oh, you're trying to cash in on this man. No. I'm just gonna put that one away. Yeah, time flies, fortunately. Sword. You can have a bunch of my whiskey. Only need it if I'm need a base. Ammo doesn't weigh anything, but I thought it did. No, it does. Health kits that don't weigh anything. Alright, good to go, Dave. That's the lower level. At least one souvenir vault suit from every vault. Honestly, no. I know someone wants the vault suit. Will pay me money. Bunch of voting was happening down here, but voting for what?
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority.
Toonami is done.
The only thing she can't do
We can
is
get it
change her
rebooted.
own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that, Roy. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governments. Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Block gets picked for overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be... Overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we reform,
can you just say on as on just once for me?
We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. We don't need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
Sorry, Eddie, I'm gonna take a little nap. A bit tired. Don't you beep at me that this is not the appropriate place to sleep. Fine. Oh. So interesting to note that you don't heal in beds that are not yours. No, I came from this way. Where does this loop around the mail door? Loops around to the mail door. did it really blow itself up, fly over here, whack into this, which then whacked into me? What a weird comedy routine. Part of an elaborate Goldberg device. Rube, or is it Rube Goldberg device? Flooded in places. Well, I usually came here with a rebreather. The way through. I'll just take that. It looks necessary for something. I don't know what, but it looks necessary for it. Wait, what? That was the flooded section? Sarsaparilla. Want some of my own sarsaparilla now. But I can't have it because my stomach's upset. If my stomach's upset, I can't have the bubbles. Why did this get me more than fucking any game I played during Shrektober? Yes, some pompous speech about voting and... It's a justice plot. Clover has done nothing wrong. Vote for Stone. But why would you vote for the opposite side? That you won. Who wins? Booby traps everywhere. Glad you tripped it, not me. I'm gonna make a joke about them being so dumb they couldn't climb up stairs that got my foot stuck in it. Back to where I came. Back into the dirty reactor. Hup. 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 Role playing.
breath I hold in has to sound like a gasp.
Yeah.
Only good things can happen under there. Eddie, come over here. Wait here real quick for no reason. Wish I could do a neuralizer on my own brain and at the game. I could crash. I know what happens down here.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light. The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light. Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin. Greetings, Martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now, and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
Well, that is called a game crash. Called a game crash. That's called I can't exit out of the... It does not let me exit out of the game. I can alt-tab out. I can hit the taskbar and say close window. But it just brings it back to the window. Ah, good. Control-Alt-Delete doesn't work now. The menu is behind the game right now, so I can't access it. I can Alt-Tab to anything I want, but it won't show up because it's all behind the video game. And now won't load. I'm going to have to stop the stream, restart my entire computer, just to play Fallout New Vegas again. Why? Shouldn't the task manager just appear over everything? Isn't that what the task manager is for? Oh my god, what do I do? Okay, now won't let me see the home browser. Oh, now I can't see my my cursor, so I can't. Okay, so what that has done has now consolidated everything to one menu, or one monitor. So now I can't tab to anything. Period. I am now completely locked out of my computer by Fallout New Vegas. Like,
old game.
I literally can't see anything now. Not even my cursor. This is me taking a pen and touching the power button. It's not something I should do. Can I? Okay, I can see my cursor. Why can't I close the window? What is going on here? Why can't I?
It's really weird because I can hear the game on the stream.
Oh yeah, every time I do something, it tabs back into the game, which is now on a constant loop of that sound effect over and over again. Like, I can go back to the game as much as I want. It's just... do anything. I don't know why... Task Manager... taking over... does on Windows 7.
Did you Alt F4, I assume?
Alt F4 does nothing.
Make that noise happen from in the game and then do it.
Nope.
Wow.
I am literally locked out of my PC. I restarted.
It just works, Edge.
You know that window that pops up when you hover over something? X? Doesn't let me hit the X. Okay. Task. Windows 10. Task Manager. Find window.
Oh, you could move it to your other screen if you can see your other screen. Hold the Windows key and then spam your right arrow if you have your monitor on your right. You gotta try and click on the actual Task Manager thing.
Can't, it'll just click on the game.
I feel like I had this happen, but that fixed it when I did that.
Interface to Task Manager will be recovered, but it wasn't top. Press Alt Tab to select Task Manager. Task Manager contact manager. I can't see it. It's behind the window. You. Alt Tab. Plus. Desktop. It may be a Windows 11 thing. Yes, it looks great. Windows 11's got a secret. Yeah, it's a Windows 10 11 interface. Pop up. Suck. Oh, my difficulty, but it's going to have to. Wait. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna. If signing out is gonna do anything. But if it does something and then stops, I'll see you in a minute. Now that I just I can now see the cursor on the game, and I can now touch the game, but it doesn't come back. So up, and it's just an hourglass on the other. Yeah, now it's just an hourglass, and I can't do anything. Shit. Give me Windows 7 back. I'll see everybody in a few minutes. Except the people watching VOD, because they never seem to watch the second VOD. No matter what happens.
Make your computer easier to use.
Yeah, thank you. I would love to. Oh, that didn't actually